Game number 4, 2:30 p.m. Central Time on ABC. Oklahoma heads down to Tuscaloosa. They're going to take on the Alabama Crimson Tide. And Alabama currently is favored by 5.5 to 6, depending on the book. Total of 45.5 to 46.5, depending on the book, of course. My projected stat spread has Bama by 6.39. My power rating has Bama by 5.4. The last 4 weeks has Oklahoma by 8.3. Something to consider there. Bama number 6 in current strength of schedule, Oklahoma number 16. So when everybody told you in the preseason that Oklahoma's got the toughest schedule in the country and da-da-da-da, yes, it's still a very difficult schedule, but to this point, Alabama's has actually been more difficult. Who would have thought? It may not look that way at the end of the season, because Auburn hasn't exactly lived up to expectations. But regardless, these two teams have to play each other, so it is what it is. Alabama did not look great against LSU, and yet they still covered 9.5, 10, 10.5, whichever one you got. Only put up 20 points and still found a way to cover. Is what it is. Oklahoma, they are 3-0 against the spread away from home. They play better away from home for whatever reason. They are 5-2 against the spread over the last 2 seasons away from home. But this year they are plus 12.8 on the road. Alabama is 5-0 against the spread at home. They are 10-2 against the spread at home over the last 2 seasons. But this year they are plus 11.4 against the number. So that's something to pay attention to. When it comes to 5 factors rank, just raw 5 factors, Alabama number 2, Oklahoma number 1. 5 factors plus talent, Alabama number 1, Oklahoma number 2. The things that win ball games, both of these teams are really good at. Oklahoma, not great on offense. They are starting to figure some things out running the football. If that is the case, not going to be good for Alabama. Bama is. Let me tell you that they've gotten a little bit better with this. They're number 97 as opposed to outside the top 100 in PPA per rush. They're number 81 in yards per rush instead of outside the top 100. So, things are going a little bit better. But Oklahoma's still number 94 in yards per rush. They're number 67 in PPA per rush. A lot of their rushing offense has to do with John Mateer. Let's see what that means. Are they going to be able to throw on Alabama? I don't know. I don't think so. Oklahoma's offense, number 51 in points per scoring opportunity. That's how well they finish drives. Bama's defense, number 70. Bama's defense, number 11 in red zone touchdown rate. Some of that has to do with interceptions and whatnot. Number 71, Oklahoma, in interceptions thrown per pass attempt. Bama, number 21 in interceptions gained per pass attempt defended. Oklahoma, number 90 in fumbles lost per rush. Bama, number 14 in fumbles gained. So, turnover margin, huge difference here. Bama is number 4. Oklahoma is number 112. That's big. That's very, very big. And you saw it in the LSU game. Oklahoma much better in special teams efficiency, number 15 to number 84. On the other side of the ball, Bama cannot run the football. So if I were them, I'd throw this thing 40-something times on Saturday. They're number 7 in PPA per pass, Oklahoma number 14. Oklahoma's pass defense is still really good, but they are not. I'm not going to say that they're not great. They are great. That is the weak link. Their pass defense is the weak link. Havoc rate is going to be a thing. Bama number 30 in havoc allowed. Oklahoma number 1 in havoc created. Oklahoma's going to get after the quarterback. They absolutely are. Can they get there? That's the question. So, I'm going to trust the number here. I think that it's a little too much, 6.5. This feels like a field goal kind of game. It feels low scoring. This thing's 45.5. I've got a total of 53 on this. But I don't expect to see a lot of points. Neither one of these teams is too concerned with scoring a ton of points. Kalen DeBoer, he and Ryan Grubb may have something planned for this that I haven't seen. Texas finally was able to put up some points on this Oklahoma defense. But it wasn't a lot. It was 23. Bama's defense is not capable of doing what Texas's defense did to Oklahoma. Granted, that was John Mateer really injured, and he may still really be injured. But I'm curious about all of this. I think Oklahoma comes to play. I think this is a tight ball game, 20-17, 21-17. I think Bama wins. I think Oklahoma covers. Give me Oklahoma at the best number I can get right now, which is 6. I'll take the Sooners plus 6.